All right, my Arsenal fans, it's another new day to talk about the Arsenal team as usual. As it stands right now, we are currently in the international break and we are 4 days away to the return of football back there in the Premier League. And as it stands right now, we have about 5 matches in this month of September. I would like us to look at these fixtures and what are the things we should be expecting from this team in this particular month of September. But before I dive into these fixtures in details, please do well to support me by dropping a like on this video. Please smash the like button on this video and hit the share button as well. Drop your thoughts and comment in respect to the matters of discourse in the comment section. And please, if you're watching all this way and you're not following, drop a follow, hit the follow button and hit the subscribe button if you are actually watching from YouTube as usual. Now, I would like us to start with the first match immediately after the international break. We'll be facing up against Nottingham Forest. So looking at this tie against Forest, what should we be expecting? As it stands right now, Nottingham Forest has actually sacked their manager in the person of Nuno Espirito Santos, and they have gone ahead to get a new manager in the person of Ange Postecoglou. I stand to be corrected if I didn't pronounce that correctly. So as it stands right now, they have a new manager. Will this actually affect their performance against us? There's a high possibility because the time frame to this fixture is about 4 days, and Arsenal as a team, I feel that we stand a better chance. We are playing in front of our own home fans against this Forest side, and I feel that we stand a better chance facing up against this Forest side. And one of the major challenges we have facing up against teams like Nottingham Forest from previous season has to do with they play a low block style of football. But I feel with the new additions and quality in this Arsenal team in terms of our new signing, we feel that this should be a walk over or a walk in the park at the end of 90 minutes right there at the Emirates. Our next fixture is going to be against Atletico Bilbao right there in Spain. We'll be traveling away to play that particular match, and that will be our first Champions League match in this new campaign. Looking at this match, what should we be expecting? Nothing less but what? The maximum 3 points in this particular tie. We can't actually push Atletico Bilbao or say that they are pushovers in this situation, because in this kind of tournament, for you to qualify and be in this kind of tournament, you have showed that you have the necessary requirement to play in the League of Men. I say that, in the League of Men. So we can't actually call them a pushover. I feel that we should be able to put up a fight, notwithstanding that we are playing away right here in Spain and obtaining the maximum 3 points against a Bilbao team. We're looking at our performance in this new Premier League campaign. And looking at our next match, as after that particular match, we'll be facing up against no one else but who? We'll be facing up against Manchester City right there at the Emirates. Now, looking at the City side and their current performance in the Premier League, as it stands right now, they have only 3 points. They have lost to Spurs. I think even in their last match, they also lost. So I feel that that should be a momentum for us to actually obtain the necessary 3 points. Last or in the past 2 seasons, City or Manchester City have been finding it difficult to go through the Arsenal team in terms of obtaining results, and we feel that this won't be an exception to that particular regard. I feel that this is a solid 3 points looking at the performance of this Manchester City team. Looking at our last 2 matches, we have seen how their defense has been shaky. I say that that should be an edge to us in terms of converting chances. Our defense is well solidified, and we feel that we have what it takes to stand up against Pep Guardiola's Manchester City in this particular time. Outside that particular match, our next feature will be against Portville. It will be away in, I think it is the Carabao Cup, or is it the FA Cup? I stand to be corrected. We'll be traveling to Portville to face them in that particular time. I don't expect us to put the best of our best against them, but we expect to obtain a necessary result of what? The solid 3 points against that particular match. And I can actually categorically tell you that we should be able to win those kind of match, if nothing less than what? 3 goals minimum against a Portville side. This shouldn't be a challenge for the Arsenal team as it stands right now. Then to the big one of this month of September has to do with Arsenal facing up against Newcastle United. Newcastle United away at St. James Park. This has been a tough ground for the Arsenal team in the past how many years. I can't actually come out here and say that this will be a walk in the park. We have to give Newcastle United credit where due. We saw them facing up against a Liverpool side with a red card in that particular tie from 2 goals down, and they were able to pull a comeback in that match by leveling the scoreline to 2-2, and it actually took the brilliance from Rio Ngomoha to actually determine the momentum or the actual result of this particular tie. Now, looking at that particular ground, it has never been favorable to any team in the Premier League. We have seen that St. James's Park has never been a favorable ground for any team. Likewise, Anfield. These are grounds that Arsenal has been struggling in the past how many seasons in terms of doing what, smashing or obtaining results. But in this particular tie, I expect nothing less than minimum a draw in this particular tie. It won't be easy for us to go to St. James to actually pick the necessary 3 points. But we have to keep our fingers crossed in respect to this particular match. So, my Gunners fans, I've said my own in respect to this. Let me know what you think about all I've said in respect to our fixtures in this month of September in the comment section. Drop your thoughts in the comment section, and please drop a like on this video and hit the share button. Please drop a like on this video to support me. And if you're watching all this while, hit the follow button and hit the subscribe button if you're actually watching from YouTube. That's the only love and support you can actually give your guy right now. As usual, I don't